my channel. Today I am filming one of my favorite videos to watch and one of my favorite videos to film, and that is a what's in my bag video, but I'll also be combining it with a sort of bag review because I love watching these videos if you're looking to purchase a bag or if you're just interested in a bag and you want to see whether it was worth the money or not worth the money. I will be showing you my Prada Cahier bag, which is right here, and giving you a little review of everything I thought about this bag. I've had this bag for around 6 months and I use it a lot, so I feel like it's given me a good basis to film a review of what I do like, what I don't like, what's good about the bag and what's not so good about the bag. Also, I feel like I had no idea how to pronounce this bag. I was pronouncing it like Cahier. I did have to do a little Google to understand how to pronounce it. I did this a while ago, so I was only mispronouncing it for like 4 months. But this is how you say it.
Cahier or Cahier.
Cahier. And that in French means notebook. And I do feel like it looks like a really luxurious, old-fashioned book, like something you'd see in Beauty and the Beast. I absolutely love the way this bag looks. I feel like if I could never have another bag again, I would be very happy with this bag. It is by far the most luxurious bag I've ever had in terms of designer, cost, look, feel. Oh. But I don't take that for granted, and I absolutely love this bag, and I would definitely recommend buying it. So if you're looking for a slating review of this bag, you might want to look away now. So I thought we would start with what is inside the bag first, so you can see how much space there is, and also we can get all the stuff out, so then we can look at the bag itself and review the actual bag. Inside, we lift up the flap, and I have to say it is a small bag, but I have put my purse in here, which sometimes I don't put my purse in. I just take out some coins, I put them in the side pocket because I want to take my camera, but I'm using my camera right now. I'm using my vlogging camera right now. The vlogging camera does fit very nicely in here, but not my purse. So I've got to choose purse or camera. Often I choose camera, and then my purse bits and pieces go in the back. If we open it up, let's dig out the first thing, which is my purse. If you've watched any of my other what's in my bag videos, you will have seen this purse before. I haven't stopped using this purse since I got it, and it looks pretty immaculate. It's got a couple of scratches on the Michael Kors section, but nothing major. It's had not much wear and tear, and I do kind of chuck it around. I take it to the gym, I slot it around my wrist here when I'm going out. I just feel like this is the most handy purse I could have ever got. And I got it from an outlet in San Antonio when I was going to take my brother out to uni about 2 years ago, but I have seen this since. But obviously I got it for quite a cheap price. I think I got it for like £45. I think it might be 80 originally. Inside of my purse is a complete and utter mess. I'll try not to show you my bank card. It has gold hardware, which I love. It doesn't really go with my bag, but you know, beggars, they cannot be choosers. It has some card slots, it only has 3 there, but that's actually fine for me. I usually have my David Lloyd gym card. So my home gym is David Lloyd Swindon, and that usually stays there, so it's handy. But now you can use like any David Lloyd's around the country. So now I'm in London, I can like nip into any gym, which to me is a good one. I have the middle section, which has receipts, and that's a little bit of a mess. So I will just get them out. I love when people have interesting receipts. I don't think I have anything interesting. These are all post office receipts. I have sold a lot of stuff on Depop recently, so I will leave my Depop down below. As I've been moving, I've been like selling loads of my clothes, and I think that's everything that's of interest in my purse. Well, actually, this was in my bag until very recently. I just used this before I started filming, so that also fits in my bag. This is a L'Occitane. I don't know how ever to say that. It's just a little mini hand cream. I've been using hand cream so much recently. I got through so many. I'm thinking of doing like an empties video, so comment down below if you would like to see that. It's like all the products that I've got through, so they'll be empty, you guessed it, and I'll sort of give you a review of what I thought of the products, whether I'd repurchase them, and then maybe a couple of hand creams in there. Don't worry, I won't jabber on about hand cream for hours. If you're interested in empties video, I will probably be filming that very soon. So moving back to the bag, in the same first front compartment here, I will just dig in. And first of all, I have a pen. I think I may have even had this pen in my last video as well. It's from Swarovski, and I was given it actually by a student. I used to teach A-level psychology in Oxford, and one of my students on our last lesson, she took me out for a 3-course meal at Jamie Oliver's and bought me a lovely Swarovski pen. So if that doesn't scream good student, I don't know what does. And next up, I have a little travel size perfume spritzer. You twizzle this little end, you can pour whatever fragrance you want in there, and you can take that wherever you want to go. At the moment, I believe In here is Mon Galant by Guerlain. I always take this with me when I'm going to meetings or I have a long day out in London just to refresh myself. I always feel like I feel put together and I feel ready for the day if I have a little spritz of perfume. Still in the same compartment, we have two lipsticks, two very good lipsticks. Topshop Beauty. Has anyone shopped at Topshop Beauty before? Because I had not. I was sent a big bundle of their stuff and oh my gosh, it was so good. The highlighters are amazing and these little lip bullets are amazing. I love them so much. They're so creamy, they're so pigmented. You can twizzle to get more like a really, really nice nude. You know, I'm actually wearing today underneath some lip gloss, but it stays so nicely. It doesn't crunch up on your lips and I don't think they're that expensive. I was sent these. They didn't pay me to say anything about them, but they sent me like a bunch of makeup and yeah, I have to say I love these little lip bullets. You guys should definitely get some. The next lip product is actually a little bit more of an expensive lipstick. It is the Louboutin lipstick, and if you watch my what I got for Christmas video, you will know that I got this for Christmas. I got a couple of Louboutin beauty bits. And this is their matte lipstick. So it's got like a matte outside, inside it's just this really, really lovely matte red shade. I really wanted to matte. I've had the Louboutin Lubelacas, which are like lip glosses, but the matte shades are just incredible. This is such good red. It comes off perfectly too as well. Like if you've decided halfway through the day, you want to eat and you've had enough of your lipstick, you can literally just wipe it off and it's like you've never worn lipstick ever before, and you can put it back on and it's got a really, really good pigment to it and it lasts for a long time. I don't know how they get that balance right, but they get the balance. Then also in the very, very front, I have a little like side pocket here and they just have my keys in it. And at the back, this second section that we've not yet been to, what do I have in here? We actually have a coin from Hong Kong, $2 Hong Kong. I'll be saving that for my next trip. Yeah, because I use this bag all the time in Hong Kong. I didn't take another bag, which says a lot about this bag because it's good for like traveling. I just went out with my camera and some extra makeup, which is where I'm getting onto next. When I'm out and about, I don't like to take loads of makeup because I don't really like to apply a full face of makeup. I also don't like to carry loads of stuff because my shoulders get achy and I'm weak. I try not to take as much as I can. This is a bit bent because it has been at the bottom of my bag. I do have like a little case for this, but I just chucked this in the other day. This is my Guerlain like bronzing brush and I just take out my, it's got a really dirty mirror, ignore the mirror. This is my Guerlain Sun Trio, which I talk about a lot because this, I would say, I didn't do a 2007 beauty favorites, but this would be my favorite product of 2017. I used the light shade, I won't go on too much because I do talk about this a lot, but I used the light shade to set my under eye concealer, this shade for bronzing, and then this shade for contouring. So when I'm out and about, if I've got any like oil, I can just dab the like lighter shade, and then I can just give myself an extra bronze if I want. I did have a mirror, which was handy, but that's got a little bit gross. I just think this is such a good handy size. So far we've got a lot of stuff fitting in there. Same back pocket we've got to the end, apart from I have a memory stick, which is actually a little racing driver from Virgin. My boyfriend's racing team gave me this, and it actually has a couple of pictures because for my dad's Christmas present he wanted some pictures of me and my brother and sister framed, so I had them on there and they went to Boots. And right at the back of the bag, if you see here, there's a little flappy pocket, which is really handy. So that's where I put my cards and coins and stuff if I don't bring my purse. At the moment, all I have in there is like the Authenticity Prada cards. Now that you know what fits inside and the sort of size of this bag, we can move on to reviewing this Prada Cahier bag. So as I said, it is based on a sort of a book style. I really, really do love the look of this. I also love that it has this hardware here so that I know it probably eventually gets scratched, although I don't put it down on the floor too much. It sort of protects the leather by having this sort of harder, sturdier edges to it. So I thought we would just run through a couple of things. So first of all, starting off with usability. This bag is an extremely usable bag, and I would say the reason for that is because of the really thick strap. You can alter the strap length. I've just kept it exactly the same as how I got it. I don't really know why. I just felt like it's a nice length. I can fit it crossbody, and I can also fit it over one shoulder. As you can see, it is really nice and thick, so it doesn't dig into your shoulders, cut you off anywhere, and you can't feel any of these detailing at all. So because of the strap, it does mean it's a lot more usable. You can use this more every day because it is a lot more comfortable. That is why I managed to be able to use it in Hong Kong. I did take this absolutely everywhere. This is the only bag that I took to Hong Kong, and I managed to fit my camera in it and some bits and pieces. So it was a really handy bag, also a very fashionable bag. So I didn't feel like I was missing out by just bringing one bag. I was really happy with just taking this bag. The negatives, for lots of people, people, this is a very inconvenient size. I know that not everybody is like me and likes a small bag. It is quite a small bag, although it does sort of stretch out. As you can see, it sort of fans out. But I don't want to stretch it and like, you know, end up bulging the bag too far forwards. And also you do have to get this in, so you can't sort of have that flapping out. So you do need enough space to be able to get your flap in there to keep it all nice and secure, because that is the only thing that shuts the bag properly. There is no like internal zip. Usability for me is really good. It's a really good size, but for a lot of people this will probably be a little bit too small. So it might be more of a special occasion bag or an evening bag. That brings me on to my other positive point, is that this is a black bag. I got this in black with silver hardware, and it just goes with most outfits. It goes with a colorful outfit, it goes with a dark outfit. It makes like a dark outfit look very chic and put together. It also brings some sophistication to a bright and colorful outfit. Like when I was in Hong Kong, I wore like a pink short Adidas t-shirt dress with a pink fluffy baby boy hat. And it was just all very pink and very girly and very young. But by putting this bag with it, I think it made it a little bit more mature, a little bit more fashion forward. That is what I have to say about usability. Depends on what your needs are, what you're trying to fit in it. But it is a very good sort of statement piece. Next thing, the weight. I would say for me, this is the downfall. This is a very heavy bag. And as I say, I don't like heavy stuff, but I find that if I literally putting all that stuff in it doesn't make any difference to the weight. It's pretty much the same weight. A big thick strap does accommodate for that. If you really hate heavy stuff, I would say, actually, I think I'm the person that hates heavy stuff the most. So I can handle it, so you can handle it. That's what I think. As long as you're not putting a brick in it, I don't think you'd fit a brick in it, but I just have to say I don't think it's that bad. It is heavy, like my arm is aching right now. I'm doing this for you, my arm is aching. You just physically can't put too much stuff in it, means that you can't make it much more heavy. So it's pretty much as heavy as it feels. What do I use this for? I sort of touched on this before. I wear it pretty much every single day. I've tried not to use it too much because I can sort of see the leather stretching, and I feel like when you use a bag so much, you get used to just putting it on the floor. Like if you go to the loo, you're like, ah, just chuck it on the floor. I haven't chucked this on the floor anywhere yet, but I feel like just when you have a bag that you use every single day, you become more used to it and you start treating it with less respect than it deserves. And I feel like this bag deserves some respect. So I tried to put it back in its dust bag, put it in its box, and put it away, but I do bring this out for meetings and for events, and if I were going away on holiday, I would always bring this bag because I love it. The only thing that does annoy me is I find it quite difficult to get in there. Like, I don't want to pull this back any further because it does bend the leather at the back, and I don't want to make any marks. And I also find that the leather on the inside flap has come a bit loose, as you can see here. I think that's because it's such soft leather that it's sort of stretched at the back, but it does have a really nice sturdy shape because of the stiff hardware. So I haven't got that much like movement from the bag, and the leather, I haven't got that many marks. In fact, I haven't got any marks, and I do use this a lot. No marks on the back, nothing. Yeah, it does annoy me how I can't quite get into it that well because I really don't want to stretch the back. Those are my only real negative points about this bag. My only other negative would be that I can't stop using this bag. And next, I thought I would just show you some of my key rings just because they're here. I really wanted like a fluffy pom-pom because I used to have a fluffy pom-pom on another bag I have, and I wanted to move it across to this one. But sadly, it broke very recently. For Christmas, literally all I asked for was a fluffy pom-pom. I opened all of my presents and I received many lovely things, but I never got a fluffy pom-pom. And I was like, I hate to be rude, but did I or did I not ask for a fluffy pom-pom? Then a couple of weeks later, my mom was like, I did actually buy you a pom-pom for your bag, but I can't find it anywhere. So we rang up the shop, and basically she'd left my keyring in the shop and they'd saved it for me. So she bought me this little like bunny rabbit with a skirt and a little like diamondy bit. So when I said pom-pom, I didn't really care. I just wanted something fluffy and cute. So this, I feel like, fulfills the brief hugely. So I have like this little diamondy bee, not sure about that. I'll show you my anniversary present that Alex got me. This is what I got for my anniversary. It's the cutest thing. So it's basically a little keyring which I'm going to put on my bag later. It's also silver, so it will go with the silver hardware, and it's just these kind of like movable letters and a little heart. So you can change them, you can take them off. And yeah, I just think that'll be really cute on my bag. So that brings us to the end of my what's in my bag and my little review of my Prada Cahier bag. I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to keep up to date with what I'm doing over here on my YouTube channel. I will leave a link to the bag and anything else then I can in the description box down below if you would like to get your hands on them or see prices. And if you have any questions about the bag or anything else I spoke about today, do leave them in the comments down below and I will try to help you as much as I can. Oh, also before I go, I'm sitting in front of this print, which is, let's shimmy it over. Print that I got from Desenio. I have a discount code, which I will leave in the description box down below, but it's only valid for like a day or 2 days. So I don't earn any money from that. I just thought you guys would like to know because I ordered a lot of prints from Desenio and my code is only valid for a very limited amount of time. So I don't want you guys to miss out because they have some really, really good stuff on there. So I will leave that in the description box down below and you can get some stuff if you like to. If you would not like to, do not do it. And I will see you next time.